Okay. Hello. Hi. How you going? How we all doing? Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if you can feel me, if you can smell me, if you can taste me. I don't know. Hi. Yeah. No. So, I want to start off this stream a little bit differently. I don't know if anyone's here and wants to hear this rant. Should probably just check. Hello. Do we have, if you're in, please let me know you're here. Should probably also add my creator dashboard just to make sure I'm being a smart. But no, I honestly, I have an interesting bone to pick with a certain match that happened yesterday. Because I'll admit, it pissed me the fuck off. So basically, if you missed it, yesterday I had a situation where I had a survivor who came into my chat, post-game, and they were horrendously rude, constantly referring to me as a wanker, and insisting that I'd done something to them. Something about not saving their friend. And it was apparently so much that they actually tried leaving me on hook to die. They only corrected that decision when they realized that the other player who was alive wasn't going to be dying. So, I am going to be releasing a YouTube video on this, where I react to the thing in real time. But I just wanted to do a quick little detour from actually playing DBD. Yep, that is not the right Chrome capture. That is fucking not helpful. That one. There's the one. And yes, please remember that code. Anyway, so here is the screen that here's the scene of the crime. So I have this player who, by the way, streamer. Just saying. Someone who you would think would be a little bit empathetic to dealing with people coming into your chat and being fucking pigs. Just conversationally. Wanted to point that out there. Not saying that you guys should give them shit or anything. But I'm sure that they would complain if people did that in their stream. Anyway, they were complaining about me not saving their partner. That was fundamentally the idea of that entire situation. So, I figure, let's just quickly go back and experience these this match. And let me just explain in real time what happened, and we can delve into it all together. So let us go back a bit further into the match. Hercules. So I believe this is right by the first time they went down. Okay, to find out. So at this point, I've just sprayed. I am full health. I've realized that he's got the undetectable add-on. So we heard them walk past. We heard the injured sounds for a second. We then heard his tentacle coming out. So we knew that he was there. We moved backwards because that is what you do. I didn't really know what was going on. I only had a split second to react. So my reaction was to try and go back a little bit, make sure I don't get caught. Sorry, I haven't actually set up chat properly. For fuck's sake. Okay. So, we moved out. And it meant that we were too far away to go for a flashlight save. This flashlight we didn't bring in, by the way. We didn't come into this with the plan of going for flashlight saves. This is a rando thing we found in a chest. I usually don't like running flashlights. I'm not the one that chases people around for flashlight saves. And I definitely don't really have the build for it. I digress. There is nothing I could have really done about that. I should also mention that he has Deerstalker, and he has seen me. He knows I'm here, he's coming to the generator, so he chases me off the generator. I'm gonna have to say no. I appreciate it. We don't farm them off hook, because that would have been a dick move. We run around the building, he runs around the other side trying to cut us off, but because of Deerstalker, we see what he's doing, and we counter him. Problem is that he finds Kate hiding in that area. We run in, we try and go for a flashlight, we realize that we're not going to be able to get it, so we just run back to the generator. To be clear, I have not ignored the person on hook. I went in for a play to try and save somebody else, knowing full well that that person had plenty of hook time, was right next to a generator that was being worked on. I'm confused about him seeing my aura. And sure enough, they get saved. They get saved, and you'll see that they're healing. And spoiler alert, they finish the heal. And we're being revealed with Deerstalker through all of this. I don't know if I would have even been able to go for a safe heal because he would have seen me. Anyway, later on. Sorry, this is probably going to take a little bit of scrubbing. Okay, this was hook number 2. Okay. So we're working on the generator, co-oping. We stuck with it. We didn't abandon this shit for anything. Fucking hoping that they don't have perks to see auras. Obviously, Deerstalk activates. We see the kills aura while they're carrying. And that's thankfully a good thing. It means that we can then move around the building without being detected by the killer, and we go, surprisingly enough, and I say this as I supposedly didn't save this person at all, didn't care about them living. Interesting perk, Deerstalker is. Except, surprise, surprise, I'm unhooking them. And I can add one better to that. This is it. I'm healing them too! Who would have fucking thought? Unbelievably... Well, not unbelievably strong. It is a... They even got the benefit of Deerstalker letting me know that Wesker's across maps. So we had plenty of time to do this. I'm more than prepared to take hits if I need to. I don't actually know what more I could have done for this person. Anyway, this leads us to... Give it a second. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hang on. Let's just enjoy this one for a second. So Hook's the other person. They run in, I run out. He chases me. What happens? I get the window blocked on me. I get hit. I didn't hold a grudge over this, by the way. That was frustrating as fuck, but I didn't hold any grudges over this. But there was very little I could do at this point. So I tried playing the pallet, and turns out he has pallet stuff. He downs me. There's a reason why I'm showing you this. Because he takes me to the hook, I get hooked. I can't begin to... Again, I'm having fun in the event, but I hate that... And while I'm rambling, we'll pan over in a second. I think, as much as some of the other Survivor stuff is more unbalanced, at the very least it's not fucking boring. Yes, so this is the person I apparently did not save. Who bomb rushed my hook. For those playing at home, I'm 50-50 on that one being a farm. Like, intentionally with the... Well, it was a farm. But I have a feeling that the intention was to try and get me killed. Knowing what we know now about this player and the Kate being together and not liking my guts. They were trying to get me killed. Genuinely speaking, I probably have the grounds to report them for griefing. Because the proof's in the pudding. Anyway, I'm also slowed down, so I actually have no opportunity to go back and get the flashlight save, even if I wanted to. And that kind of happens when you go for dumb fucking plays like this. You complete blockhead. Anyway, that happens. They die. And that leads us to one of my favorite bits. Sorry, it's going to take a little bit of scrubbing. Yeah, so we get in chase, we go down. I think I needed to start the blind earlier. We get hooked. It's something... Those two are healing across map. I'm very hesitant to go for flashlight. But the second he went up... I'm taking hook, so I've got 60 seconds. Probably a little bit longer, 70 seconds, something like that. The next thing. Or run champion of light. Realistically, if you leave a flashlight too late... Now he interrupts, he chases the healthy person. Track noise, they will... Kate is currently running towards me. She's actually not. She's taking a very beeline route, but at this point, I'm not too worried about anything. What is interesting, though, Claudette gets down. And Kate's still running for me. They run in, they run in, they run in, they run in, and then they realize, oh, wait. If Claudette dies, because they're dead on hook, I can leave this guy, not bother save him, even though I'm right here. Even though it's the right thing to do. Even though this game is still going. I can just leave this guy to die and get hatch. Fuck this guy anyway. So they beeline out. Claudette wiggles off. I'm not 100% sure what happened to get Claudette out. I actually wasn't looking at the time because look at my face. I'm fucking gobsmacked that Kate has left me. But Claudette's wiggled off, and that changes the dynamics of this game. Because now, if Kate leaves me on hook, she's not going to get hatch. Because this Claudette is still playing. So realistically, she needs to save me so we can crack out a gen, get out of the gates normally. So this is the only reason that then she suddenly turns back. We need to have a conversation. And genuinely, I can't even fucking fathom that I just watched that. Because that was 100% what she meant to do. She was gonna leave us to die so she could get hatch. And the awesome part about this, if you don't know the coda to how this match ended, was, yes, Claudette died. Kate also got caught. I wasn't saving her bitch ass. And we got hatch. It was great. Lovely. Fun times. And then she stayed in my chat until the next match and was calling me a wanker well into me spawning in Nostromo. But basically, you guys get what I mean by this person is just a fucking idiot, right? Because I've looked back, looking at their chat messages, the thing that pissed them off the most was the first one. Again, I'll show it one more time, just so we're abundantly clear on what happened. Right here, I think. Might be a little bit earlier than that. Too early. So, one of their chat messages says that there was a Claudette on the gen, the girl was in chase, I was the one that meant to go for the save, okay? Let's just go through this together. And again, I wouldn't be so fucking I don't feel like giving him the opportunity to find out. Needy about it, like needing to explain this if it wasn't for the fact. So here we go. We hear the Wesker tentacle. We know that he's there. We back up to try and make sure that we don't get gen grabbed or some shit. I think he downs her. I'm too far away to go for a flashlight save. Picks up, goes for the save. Goes for the hook. I also have a flashlight. I could have possibly flashlight saved her, but I am also not used to having a flashlight, so I didn't even think about it. He comes to me. We hear the terror radius going bigger. We make a run for getting away. If we take her off hook now, she gets farmed off hook. So we run around the building instead. Like, live your best life. He sees us, so currently we see him, he sees us. That's the perk he's running, Deer Stalker. We know that he's then trying to cut us off around the other side of the building, but we're looking behind. He doesn't expect that, and so he tries to cut us off, but it doesn't work. But Kate is hiding behind this corner. She goes down. Currently, I have Claudette behind me on a generator, and I have the girl on the hook next to me as well. They're next to each other. Claudette is working on a generator right next to this person on hook. I have a flashlight, so I think, okay, I'm going to run in, see if I can get there in time. I realized didn't have enough time. Maybe if I had my sprint burst, but at the same time, I'd had to just run from Wesker, so I didn't have any chance to get rid of my exhaustion. And knowing that Claudette is working on the generator behind me, right next to where the hook is, I decided to go over here and just stop this generator from regressing. And in fact, I don't think I've actually mentioned this anywhere, but I was also kind of wanting to check that this generator did get kicked, because it would then tell me a lot about this killer. If he's kicking generators that have such minimal progress, chances are he has something like nowhere to hide. In fact, I would bet that's possibly how he found Kate. And this person wasn't in danger. If you watch, the HUD's going to show Claudette gets time to heal them fully.
The deer stalker?
And he's watching us. He's got our aura read. If we'd have gone for the save, we might not have even been able to do it, because he would have known what we're doing. And then we proceed to save them off hook the next time, heal them thoroughly, make sure they're safe, happy as Larry. We end up in chase. They try and hook bomb us and get us killed early, and then later on, they tried to leave me on hook, but then realized that they would be fucking themselves over. So yeah, that's what happened in that match. I'm sorry that we've just taken this massive detour, but I just really wanted to highlight what the fuck happened there. Because in that moment, obviously, I didn't really even remember what was going on. I'm just playing the game. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to just live my best life. And I have no idea what the fuck this person's talking about. They're coming into my chat. They're calling me a wanker. They're being an absolute nuisance about this game that means absolutely nothing to society once it's over. But they felt such a need to come and diminish me in my own community. And so I'm thinking, wow, maybe I did something really bad. I need to go back and... No. Fuck no. It's disgusting behavior from streamer. I have avoided saying their name so far. It technically is there. You can go see if you really want to. But please don't. Be better than them, because they are a fucking asshole. I will not be supporting them ever. Yeah, that entire lobby was streamers. Apart from, I'm not sure about the killer, but there was myself and 3 other streamers in that lobby. The Claudette was a solo. As best I can tell, I'm pretty sure she was a solo. I don't think she was with anyone else. In the post-game chat, she actually sounds very annoyed, but if you look carefully, she's actually annoyed at Wesker, not me. Which makes sense, because to her, it probably felt like she got proxy camped out. But it was the Cheryl and the Kate were both playing together. Cheryl got some unlucky situations early game. I actually am in disbelief that they are having that feeling about me when I fucking saved that person and healed them lickety-split on the second time they're on hook. Which means I'm clearly not fucking throwing, I'm not being selfish. Oh, sorry, I'm in disbelief that this kind of person not only exists, but has a following of some description. Actually wants to advertise themselves, probably as a friendly person. Go fuck yourself. Asshole. And I'm sorry that I'm this worked up and I haven't even played a match yet, but there are things, I think I've got pet peeves, and one of my particular ones is that if you spend your life intentionally trying to make people mad, make people feel bad about themselves, for completely no other reason than your own ego and your own self-purpose, go fuck yourself. You aren't worth the air that you breathe. Prick. And I'd love to believe that they're a better person overall, but it's when this mask comes off and you can see, oh, this is what they're really like. I'm gobsmacked. Oh, and in case anyone is curious, I did check all 3 channels to see if there was any VODs. Conveniently, no one was streaming. No, none of them. I would so wonder how they would have reacted if to that same situation if they're actually live streaming at the time. Because that honestly is one of the funniest things, is seeing. Because I experience it a lot playing Dead by Daylight, because I play so much Dead by Daylight, it naturally happens. I have seen the dual nature of someone who acts so wholesome and nice and friendly on stream, complete fucking asshole off stream. But yeah, sorry. It's not a happy place to start this entire thing. But it's been something on my mind today. Because we streamed it yesterday. And again, the funniest part is I probably wouldn't even care if they didn't come into my chat and make such a fucking big deal of it. Good God. Pain res? Doesn't matter. Eee. What do we have? For fuck's sake. I am getting... Never mind. Disregard. I'm getting a little bit jack of what I'm pretty sure was our friends to the end. Look, I'm happy to hear you, but... I can't help but feel like there is an excellent chance of... Just hold your nerve, Lara. But yes, hello, Dr. Booty Snatcher. I hope you're having a great day. I apologize for starting on such a negative note. How many places does this table have? Probably no point in loading up this table because I'm pretty sure it resets if the other table gets lit. And we know the other table's on 3. Electricity. Well, they have nowhere to hide. I'm not good at timing that, am I? Come on, Oni now. Come on, Oni. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, Oni now. Come on, Oni. Okay. Okay, they're going to save. We can probably go in and do gen. I know there's a generator over there, but we've already finished one gen on that side. By the way, I want to be clear. This is not an exclusively Survivor stream today. I kind of just automatically, without thinking, queued Hinako, but if anyone wants me to play Killer instead, I'm down. Okay. It is critical to note that this guy has nowhere to hide. So, it's something that I deliberately hid in this building thinking that he might have it. Because him running nowhere to hide, basically, he wasn't going to look straight away, but there was a good chance he was going to look back and find me. And the only way he was going to know if I was there was if he had nowhere to hide. I'm going to try and sort of do a thing here. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Nah, good she did use that pellet. I was a little worried. Given the fact she didn't make it anywhere from that generator, from that pallet, I have to wonder if she used that pallet properly. Honestly, smart money says that we just go refill the table again. Fuck. Hey. Well, I'm not 100% sure how that particular scenario came to be. What was she doing? He couldn't have been more on me. The fog is alive with the sound of Onis. Sick. I don't know. I'm fucking. What do I do? I'm trying to figure out how that girl screamed before, because I was a little worried because I thought he had friends to the end. But he clearly does not have friends to the end. Look, I'll be honest, I don't really care if I'm not given a free escape, but... What a cutie. Actually, hang on. What am I doing? I'm smart. I'm smarter than this. Well, not if he has fucking ESP. Sort of unlucky, because when he killed Dwight, he had power, which meant he was able to sort of noom around the map and find the hatch. So it was going to be a door game. That's why I said I'm smarter than this, because there was no point of looking for hatch. I needed to go to a door and try and play the door game. It is a little bit curious how he beelined to me, but I'm gonna chalk that up to me being fairly out in the open. But yeah, like literally, I think something that is an underrated thing that people really need to do. By the way, Otaku, I see you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Know where to hide. Either counter it or test it. Countering is the easy one. Obviously, if you're going to counter know where to hide, you want to be running like something that allows you to avoid aura reads. Self-preservation, probably the best example of this. Off the record can sometimes do it. You can get some pretty good use out of distortion, depending on what you do with distortion. And I believe there's another one. It is escaping my brain. Oh yeah, my Blast Mine Residual Manifest combo. All great examples. But if you don't have anything to counter, like I had nothing to counter nowhere to hide. You need to practice figuring out whether or not it's in the game. Because it is such a consequential perk to any kind of stealth and avoidance gameplay that you might have to do, that you need to know whether or not you're playing against it. And the best way you can do that is to force a situation where the killer would not find you unless course nowhere to hide is in play. Under that circumstance, you can then go, okay, shit, this is what's happening. I now need to play around this by making sure that when killer kick generator, I'm not here. And when I say I don't have anything to counter it, I actually am lying. You actually saw me use a counter to it during that match, if you paid close attention. Because Repressed Alliance, actually, weirdly enough, is a counter to not only that, but some of the other gen regression stuff that he had. So Repressed Alliance, if I activate it on the generator that he's going to kick, it blocks the generator so he can't kick it. Which was great, because he then spent a decent chunk of time chasing people around the area. And he couldn't kick the generator and figure out who was there. He had to just kind of just trust his own instincts, which granted he won. But it's not a direct counter, but it prevents them from activating nowhere to hide, which is beautiful. But just in general, you need to know whether or not you're playing against it or not, because it is such a annoying perk to constantly have to play around if it's not even in play. The best thing you can do for yourself is just rip off the band-aid, figure out if it's in play. Yay. You love when that happens. I'm gonna guess that the lobby's broken now. I'm gonna guess the game's broken. Sweet. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Oh, no one told me life was gonna be this way. I've been watching Friends, by the way. I never watched Friends when it first came. Well, duh. Wait, Friends. It was never a series I've watched until recently. I for some reason, the night that I had a assignment presentation happening the next day, I was stressed. I had everything done. My group told me do not do anything else. So I needed something to do. I couldn't sleep, and so I watched some Friends. I've been a little bit on and off. Like I binge a little bit, then I stop, then I binge a bit more, and I stop. We're currently at probably close to finishing season 2 now. Loving it. I'm so annoyed at myself for not getting onto Friends sooner. And if you don't watch Friends, watch it. It is. I think the only thing that I think you could get caught up on is that it makes some references to a couple of 90s things that might not feel so relevant more today. Like if it's a pop culture reference, you know, sometimes it won't hit the same if you don't know said pop culture reference. But generally, I just enjoy it. I literally have been doing character rankings in my head trying to figure out how I'd rank all the characters, and it's actually really, really difficult because I feel like every character is really strong. I have a favorite, and I think I have a least favorite, but the middle is a bit murky, and the least favorite, even though I'm fairly certain that they're my bottom, I also don't hate them. I actually really, really enjoy them. Especially, like, season 1, I think they were a bit weaker, but season 2, I think they've gotten a lot stronger. But yeah, no, I'd recommend it. Does occur to me, I have a Criminal Minds episode I need to catch up on too. Truth talk. I'm loving the Makote quote. Yeah, he put that. It's why, I know behavior is not perfect, but they have a heart in the right place, I think. Even Kote himself is definitely, undeniably passionate about this game. I don't think he probably plays it as much as some of the players. Look, it's up to you. My thoughts are that healing here is probably not worth the trouble. Not sure how I feel about this generator. Like, there's that palette, and then suddenly there's very little. help if a Billy gets that a little bit too close. I should stay at the pallet. Wait, what? Man. I was really sure he was going to follow me up there. Billy should stay at the pallet. Bubbles is too smart for the pallet. A ring around a rosy, pocket full of posies. Oh no! Oh wait, dead man's in that great. Fuck. That's gonna be a no from me. Gonna be another no. Yep. Eat soap suds. Look, I'm having a great time. I don't know about everyone else. Bum ba da dum bum 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 bum. Might be autistic. Okay, I think it is time that we have a little party. Apparently I'm the only one who thinks this. Lara, I really hope you're good at looping, because I'm getting diddly fuck all help here. Stay alive long enough, please. Honestly, I think the smart move here is just to wait until she goes down. Do I dare go for it again? I fucking would if I could! People play this event like they don't actually understand. Oh god. Oh god. I'm seeing things I don't enjoy. He doesn't know we're here, but he might know that they're here. I wish people would use a little bit of common sense when it comes to, like, actually using event stuff. I'll be honest, I'm really hoping this is elusive. Thank god, okay. Is there a gen in here? I can't find the others. Hang on. Oh wow! A plot twist. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dare I ask what the other girl is doing? Oh, saving. I thought Saber was dead for some reason. I'm getting a lot of elusive from this this effect and from this anniversary thing, and I don't hate it for. Okay, one of them has a generator. Yes. Oh, it's Grim Embrace. I thought it was Dead Man Switch. No, sorry. Earlier on, I was trying to deliberately activate Dead Man Switch to piss him off. But it didn't activate. I was wondering why. That's why. I thought maybe I'd let go too early. Anyway, my Grim Embrace activated, but then has disappeared. Awesome. My Grim Embrace, my residual manifest. I'm hoping that this was a pain resonance swoop. Honestly, this is actually never mind. I would rather get over here and. Okay, now we hope and pray Bit of Murmur's not in play. Oh Billy, oh Billy. How lovely is your chainsaw? Sorry, I don't know why this is a musical episode. I keep belting out beats. Yeah. I can't help but feel like this is going to go badly for me. Oh well. I am going to need elusive blaze. Awesome. I can't remember if I already did like a little bit of this med kit, so I wanted to hit some great skill checks too, which I've done now, so it should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where the fuck this door is, huh? He was hanging around the door. That could have gone really badly for me. I was hoping he'd leave, but then he sort of circled back a little bit, which could have gone badly if he saw scratch marks. Grim, Libel, Scourge, Pain Res, and Lethal Pursuer. I was a little worried about a potential barbecue and chili, but yeah, obviously that didn't come to fruition. I can't remember Vlad me who had the obsession. Probably if somebody's running obsession perks. Any DS? Well, interestingly, Sable's running Invocation. Why? I don't even necessarily hate the Invocation perks, but I don't think she used it. Did she? I think we even saw her in basement. Oh, actually, I think I know what's happened here. I think she... okay. I think what Sable thinks is happening is that she was trying to go for the Adept. But she didn't realize that you can only do it with the 3 Survivor perks. You can't run an extra one. Because she has all 3 of Sable's perks on. I still feel really weird about this design choice, for Hinako. Sorry, again, Hinako. I probably even need to get a picture of her on at some point, because I keep accidentally saying her name. Is there a picture of her with a Pegasus? Probably not. Okay, now what did I do to deserve that? What did I do to you? I'm the killer in Joy. Okay, well, I hope we all have good matches. I'd rather if we didn't do the tunneling thing, but, I don't really have any power over it, so, you know. If it's gonna be, it'll be. I just hope that it will not be, because, you know, dick move. Hello. Hello. How many hours do I have? At least 3. One of these things is not like the others. No, that laugh pissed me off. Definitely going tunneling now. Look, something's telling me if you do end up tunneling me, it was already a foregone conclusion well before I laughed. So, next. I do ask for a little bit of empathy and just realizing that that's not a fun experience for the player getting tunneled. And to maybe reconsider. But, if you do it anyway, then chances are that there was nothing I was going to say that was going to stop it in the first place. Now, our little killer friend has not told us. Ah! Yes! You know what? I can almost forgive the threats of tunneling and pain. Because I enjoy Bubba. I think he's also Stealth Bubba. Is it Silent Shadow? No, sorry. Silent Shadow doesn't do that anymore. Fucking hell. Look, not to shame people, but that sort of just looked like Kate gave up there. Alright, now at eye check. And come back. Yeah. I'm smelling what you're fun. No, apparently I'm not. I thought she was gonna go reload the thing, but I think she just wanted to self-heal. There is a medkit challenge currently on the Rift, so it's possible something we're going to be seeing a little bit is I mean, I'll tell you what, I don't think he's stream sniping. Bit of ironing for you. Hang on. Let's be smart about this. God, what the fuck is wrong with my headphones? I keep getting jarbled audio, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be coming through stream, but it's really hard to focus. Yep, that's it. Yeah. Okay, there's a reason why we didn't drop that pallet. I'm so glad that they saved that one so beautifully well. I'm a little wary. I don't know what resources we have on this side of the map, and I think that we still have generators to work on this side of the map, so I don't want to be burning them too much. The pallet we did throw was a necessity. Realistically, that one for that chase would have been a necessity too, but I'm trying to be a little conservative here with the resources. Yeah. No. Break. This Bubba. He wanted to get in my head and act like he was a bad Bubba, but he's secretly a very, very good Bubba. I love you, Bubba. Alright, now for the funky part. Because even though we've cracked a few gens, I don't think we're out of the woods yet. What has happened so far? There is really not much you can do about that, huh? Problem is that the teammates aren't really taking advantage. Because my first chase lasted a really long time, and I don't think Bubba was expecting it either. They had time to finish off the generators that we sort of already gotten started ourselves. Now we have a whole bunch of objectives left to do, but no one's doing them. God, I need to hit some... No. I don't think I'm getting this. Definitely not. Maybe? If I do pull a med kit, I can probably use it again. Because I have the perk on me. Nah, of course I wouldn't. Whatever. I don't want to do the generator that's up here though. Sick. That's actually really fucking annoying. Well, I suppose that explains why no gens were getting done. So she's here now. So she's not AFK, she's just hiding. Well, that explains a whole lot about this match. It wasn't Bubba that made that match miserable. Yeah. Have a look. I am supremely suspicious of this. Hey Baba, she's here. On the off chance you're stream sniping, please. Get rid of this person that fucking threw things for us. Is a good boy. Make sure it's on props. There we go. Everyone's doing good. 11 through, and I couldn't find her all game since she was hiding. Yeah, so I actually found her AFK in a locker. It was pretty. It wasn't long before you found me the final time. She was hiding, actually on the cow tree loop. There was a locker on the cow tree loop that she was hiding in. I'm actually going to go ahead. I did give props. I also am going to, because what I suspect happened there, that didn't feel like an AFK, like, oh, I've got to go do something AFK. That was, I'm intentionally not going to bother playing the match. Especially with the attitude at the end, I can't see any. I don't see this being the other way. Refusing to participate in the match. Okay. But yeah, GG. I had fun. Yeah, you made me wonder whether or not I was, like, you were being fully transparent that you were going to tunnel me. I'm really glad it wasn't that, because, you're actually really fun to play against. With an asterisk, that poison shit feels horrid to play against a survivor, but at the same time, the survivor stuff feels horrid to play against as killer. So, you know, tomato, tomato. Bamboozle, Grim Embrace, Skirjuk, Pain Res, Barbecue and Chili. I don't think I managed to... I really tried to make that Repressed Alliance dodge a Pain Res, but I don't know if it actually happened or not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that when I did it, it was on somebody's second hook. Do you want me to be honest? Yeah? I'm not even... Oh, that would be really funny. Hey, look, if you're not the killer, then, you know, you're not the killer. I appreciate having you anyway. Fact of the matter is that I got pretty much everything I could ask for. I'd love to get a solo queue team that, you know, didn't have one person who, you know, has given up on things. But... Okay, well, I guess that might have been accurate then. Yeah. Oh, whatever. I had a great time. Killer was fun. And the two teammates who were actually playing were I think, half decent. Just sucks that 11 didn't want to play. It's an interesting one, I find, though. The fact that some people queue for these matches. I'm apparently everyone is killing me. That's alright. I always find it weird that some people queue for Dead by Daylight matches. And then immediately get in and go, oh, well, I don't want to play. Well, that's the entire point of queuing, bitch. No. It's like the spider meme. It's alright. I am big enough that you guys can each have a piece. You can all kill different parts of me. But it's first come, first serve. If you want to, you know, do the heart, the brains, whatever, you need to be the first one in. Okie dokie. Unbreakable powers and invincibility. At least it's not a busted map for that. I love that they're giving everyone fake legacy to their Dwight. If you haven't realized, there is a cosmetic thing they've just given out to everybody in their inbox. Just gonna whack that there for a minute. Ah, it's corrupted dimension. Fuck. This one good? Doesn't matter, it's good now. I'm probably gonna be the pain res. I'm gonna hold my ground at, never mind. Fucking, and I'm talking over skill checks, so I don't hear them. Yay. What I was gonna say is I'm gonna hold my ground, just leave them on hook for the minute, because realistically, if he's hitting people with frenzy, we don't want to give him multi-hit, if possible. Then chances are he will be around the hook area ready to multi-hit. Unless, of course, he cancels and smokes. I'll be honest, completely forgot about pain res that time. I'm a little worried. That was a med kit, right? I don't like the idea of Dwight constantly healing himself. Okay, well, odds are that I am about to get a visitor. Same hook, so that was a pain res wasted. Fucking, I don't know why I'm healing. I think that she's gonna probably play scared if I don't heal her, and I'd rather her not having to go run and self-heal. Let's get it done, get over the gen. Again, underrated perk, Repressed Alliance. That saved us from really taking any damage here. No pain res, no... Oh, no nothing. No, I'm saying that in a match where basically no one else has even tried to do a generator yet. I'll help in spirit. I got you. Oh shit, hang on. Can I get this? Quickly! Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know. They are... I don't think they're terrible teammates or anything, but I think this event is overwhelming for people. Granted, I am speaking as the only person that has not been chased yet. Part of that is being smart with my movements, but... Let's try and prep a table. Do we have one here? Fuck, it's not here this time. No, it's over here. Alright. Worth a shot. One of the things about Legion that I think is often overlooked is how easy it is for him to just tunnel somebody out. Because he just needs to frenzy hit somebody and then he can just find whoever the hell he wants for target. I don't think there's any what like I was thinking about going and trying to find him. I don't really have any information on him, so it would have been a fruitless endeavor anyway. But I don't think there was a version of things where he wasn't just gonna friendly hit me and then use it to go back on Dwight. And to reiterate, I'm still the only one doing generators. Did I save? Wait. Yeah, he's avoiding me at the moment. I'm wondering if he even has save the best for last, because he is making sure he's not chasing me. This is a dumb idea. Why are we doing this? We're gonna be friendly hit in like 2 seconds anyway. Sometimes it just be like that. On now. I probably could have waited until she got hit, but I think it would have just been a frenzy hit anyway. Oh, hang on. No, doesn't have a thing. Okay, we move away from the go. We can't really protection hit out of a frenzy. So the best thing we can do for her is just to get the fuck out of the way. I think I'm smelling what you're farting. Me. Oh, yes. Oh, what do I have to fucking do to get your attention? Well. Get the fuck out of there! Yeah. I think Quan and I are on the same page about this. Oh, hang on. I didn't realize that was there. Fuck it. Doing it now. Because he's expecting the need to have to swing again. Because we tried picking up Dwight off the ground quite a few times, and it works for me because I've got Soul Guard, but it doesn't work so much well for Dwight. Okay, I'm gonna assume he failed frenzy. Oh, I fucking love Soul God. I had a feeling this is how Soul God would work in this event, but I couldn't get it to fucking activate the entire time yesterday. I've gotten it to activate like 2 or 3 times in this match alone. Probably won't be activating it again though. They have activated Desert, which means that this is a different part of the game where I'm not going to be getting those random out of the blue heals anymore. Oh, this has been a great game though. See, crouching behind things doesn't stop Frenzy, it just makes the next person that is running away get fucked over. Okay, we saw 2 gens. I am really hoping and praying there's another one over here somewhere. There is, okay. Something I mentioned before about Sable was I was a little worried. Well, in fact, I think Dwight was the one I mentioned about, but just generally, I'm a little worried that this team might be a little bit too... not reliant, but they like their security health state. They don't like being injured. And playing as Legion, you can't really afford to always be healthy. It's going to take a long time to make that happen, and chances are it's, you know, not going to have the most profound effect on the game. Okay, we are hopefully good. We are, this gen is so far away from the other stuff that I'm hoping that he is so distracted with typical. Might even just be trying to get somebody out at this point, because I've wasted a lot of his time this match, and to no avail. It will suck if he's got BFF though. There's a Legion add-on that gives him a real big buff at the end of the game if he's been getting lots of friendly hits. Oh shit. I need you to just not do that! Oh, for fuck's sake. If either of them gets hit by Frenzy, I'm dead. Because he's gonna know where they both are, he'll get them both injured, and then I can't get saved. I actually, if they pick me up off the ground, I'm good. Because this actually might work out. I'm gonna start crawling now. One picks me up, then that's great. If he hooks me, then that's great. Brother. No, you now. He needed to take the block for her. I don't know why he didn't even bother. Whew. Talk about fucking perk value, though. Holy shit. They're all consoles. No one can respond to me. So me saying GG well played here, it's gonna be left to silence. Which sucks, because honestly, I would love to have someone hype me up over those endurance plays. So again, reminder for those playing at home, Soul Guard, the way it works is if you get res from the ground, you gain endurance. So that happened a couple of times because of the event stuff where people were doing stuff, and then at the very end, I recovered, I crawled into a good spot, and then Sable was able to pick me up, and I was able to take the endurance hit. And Legion kept forgetting every single time. I think he might have assumed that I was using something different, like maybe I was dead harding, or maybe it was some event bullshit they didn't recognize. Because again, Soul Guard is not a common perk that you just see all the time. The fact I'm playing Hinako might give it away a little bit, but yeah. It's interesting though, I'm pretty sure Oppressed Alliance didn't stop the pain resonance. Because we got hit by Sable's pain resonance later on. Unless, of course, I misremembered the way that the hooks work. Oh well. That was good. That was actually really, really fun. But no, at the very end there, I yelled a little bit, and one of the worst things you can do for your teammates, if you got a couple of teammates alive, and you want to try and make sure that you get somebody out of the gate, gates open, killers down, the survivor nearby the gate, out, everyone out of the gate, and make sure you're not visible, for the love of God, especially with somebody like Legion, who, if they frenzy hit one person, suddenly they frenzy hit the entire team, no one can take hits, no one's safe to go for a hook. GG. So, somebody's dying. I am just gonna say, this Cheryl outfit that we've seen a couple times this event, I will be running that sometime soon. I did pick it up when I picked up Hinako, because it's on sale right now. So I was like, okay, sick. We'll grab it and we'll rock it whenever we play Cheryl. Gives us a little bit something different to run. Like I said, Cheryl Mason is somebody I want to level, because she's got 5 different legendaries, which allow me to play as different characters. Plus Cheryl herself, that makes 6. 6 characters. If I level her, I level 6 characters at the same time. Beautiful. Feeling a bit hungry, if I'm being honest. Don't know if we'll act on that soon or not. Well, that's interesting. I should probably be going to interact with that. Jeez, Robin and I are fucking cooking right now. I think he shot a thing assuming that we'd get rid of it if we were here. What map are we on? Oh, fuck off that hit. Oh, this is a finicky kill that I have to run. Not impossible though. I think it's one thing that I do like about Singularity is he is a bit weird. Like it's not impossible to. Oh, I think they were trying to do it for the other girl, thinking that was me. I'm a little worried about which generator Adam's on. Fucking like I thought. Adam, I think, was working on Shack Gen. Look, suck an egg, you fucking asshole. Well, I can't do anything to protect you if you do that. Oh, really? They did something for somebody. Alright. Yoink that. Save that generator. God, this is a terrible generator. I knew you'd fucking try it. We saw that one that was inside the building earlier. I go down here, but He preemptively thought I was going to vault the window, so he went into his camera to try and catch me off guard. Just run straight past the window, and then it just wasted his fucking time. I don't like that the Adam and the other and Cheryl. I don't like that they keep running from the other side of the map. It's telling me that they're doing objectives exclusively on one side, and that's gonna fuck us in the long run. He is fucking carpeted this area in biopods, now that I'm looking at it. I'd love to take hits, but there's not really much I can do about that. And he is also acutely aware of what he's got right now. Flashlight? I'm just saying, for someone that I'm pretty sure has autodidact, he probably could have picked me up and gotten the soul guard off, but apparently I'm the only person that pays attention to what other people are running. Well, that was an attempt at a tunnel. Yeah, I probably should have guessed that this was a thing. It's weird to say. I think the best thing we can do right now is for Robert and I just keep going for EMPs. He's made it very clear he wants to try and tunnel somebody out. He tried it with Robin, failed. Tried it with me, failed. I'm gonna probably... Oh shit, I don't know why I thought that it was last gen. A little bit dumb of me. Okay. I don't actually know where the doors are. Well, there's one there.
It will be fast, possibly painless.
It's alright. Honestly, considering things, that's a win. He was really trying hard to make sure that somebody got tunneled out early, and the team just was really good at making sure everyone stayed alive for as long as possible. Like I said, realistically, I shouldn't have been on that generator at the end there. The smart play would have been just tuck me and Robin in a corner where we can't be found, and just, you know, let us be more like door jockeys at the end. But if you know me, that's not how I ever play these sorts of games. So, yeah. Very gen heavy. I think just repress the lines actually did help us a little bit there. I'm still unsure about how it interacts with pain resonance, but at the very minimum, it stopped him from activating a Pop Goes the Weasel in that mid-gen. And I think that possibly led to some pressure. I don't know whether or not he ended up kicking it and getting it down a little bit, but he, at the very least, lost that in the moment. Probably should spend these on Maggie.
Herschel. Herschel.
Da, 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 da. Excellent. Oh, I'm level. Yeah, right. Cool. I'm another prestige. Coming. Okay. What time is it? 10:22, and I haven't had dinner, so I'm thinking I might eat something. This is not goodbye. This is just this. This is just a BRB. Oop, did you miss me? Oh, sorry, I did not eat much until that point, in which case I ate a lot. My hair is all messed up, but that's alright. Blood point bonuses are on for Survivor, so I'm tempted to just stick with it. The only thing is, I've got killer challenges to do, and I've got an achievement to do for killer. Whatever. Hang on, is that Survivor bonuses, or is that just... I know there's a blood hunt. Hang on. Let's double check here. Oh, it's same for both. Yeah, okay. Sure. I don't know. I don't know. I've had like a week off of playing killer, so I am a little worried that this is going to go pear-shaped. Oh shit, I was going to show you guys a picture of Hinako, so you guys knew who the hell I was talking about. Tootie tort. Ow. No, it doesn't matter to anyone else, but I'm drinking the the Freddy Krueger G Fuel. Hopefully it fuels me with rage as I play Jason. Okie dokie. Nope, it was the sound of the snow. Almost. Ugh. Color me shocked I saw that one coming. Fuck, almost. Thing's still on, isn't it? Get rid of this now. Is that it? I'm gonna make it. Whatever. However you want to play it. Plans for the weekend. What was left for, I suppose. Crying. Probably lots of crying. Unfortunately, VAC starts this week, and my uni topics are happening earlier than anticipated, which just means lots of frustration and suffering. God, this fucking... They activated that. Yeah, honestly, I'm not having fun with this. Because that's the fundamental thing with this event is either you need to play a killer that's good at the event, and it feels miserable to go against, or you play a killer who actually can't use the event stuff all that well and get punished for playing fun. Like, I don't want to be that person hitting people with slowdowns and then just immediately doing the insta-down thing on them. But these guys are constantly healing every health state I take from them. Using a power that I actually have no real control over. I probably might need to just tunnel Felita, to be honest. If I find her, just chase her till she dies. Not even anything for me to teleport to on this gen. Well, I guess killer challenge is being finished at least. It's a bullshit killer, oh my gosh. Sorry, there is something really, really satisfying about beating a team that is very much colluding to use the event offerings and the event stuff. Well, after playing many solo queue games of teammates not really using it all that well. Okay. Balls in Nia's court. She either goes for the save or she opens the door. I think Nia might be on that door behind us. Works for me. I can't be bothered. Get me out of this match, man. Well, the award for the biggest fumble goes to you. That should have been the freest door open of your life. Yeah. Okay. So it's a 3 stack with Nia was solo. They don't seem very happy with me. I don't think they've really clocked coup de grace either. Yeah. It is worth remembering that this is a miserable event to play with this killer, and the pinnacle of it is that even though I fucking had an amazing match, in terms of the result, the amount of aggression, anger, and frustration I felt through that entire scenario, I'm fairly certain that these three were together, and it does really speak to the probability of it, the fact that they are all running 5 moves ahead. Which is honestly amazing perk in a game mode that decides to give people unbreakable pallets. And rebuildable pallets too, god. But yeah. Actually, they all had 5 moves ahead. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. They seem pretty pissed at Nia, and as though Nia was the last person who wasn't in the group. But I don't know. I didn't think Nia played badly. I think she was one of the gen jockeys in from what I could gather. Oh well. At least we had some success. I don't know. I'm unsure whether or not I want to keep playing Jason. And it's not because I don't like Jason. It's not because I don't like playing Killer. I know that in this anniversary event, you have to sort of sweat in order to have any chance of doing well. And I don't know if I have the capacity to do that right now. I would like to not be that person that, like, wusses out of it. But at the same time, I know that it's an experience. On the flip side, holy shit, I'm getting better with the spears though. Oh, I got some really nice hits with the spikes. It's almost enough to, yeah, fine. Yeah, I'm running these add-ons mainly for the broken stairs effect element. So, for those who don't follow, there is a with the group heal, main course thing. One of the only things I can do is try and apply broken to survivors and then make it so that they can't be healed. I also have to confess, I'm not feeling right. Not sick, not upset. I feel weird. Like, there are parts of me that feel a little bit weak for some reason. I don't know. I don't think it's much, but I can't help but feel like I'm possibly coming down with the very, very early signs of some kind of cold or something. Ugh. Like I feel like uncomfortable, sort of weak. So yeah, I don't know how many more matches we'll do. Nonetheless, I think something I kind of probably just need to do is I need to level Jason and then just go for trick shots galore. Because I have great times doing just fun shots with the spear. Maybe it's a sign I do actually need to go back and like properly learn like Huntress and Springtrap. Less Trickster. Trickster, I don't like the way that Trickster's power works, so I'm gonna avoid that. But other projectile killers. I was wondering whether or not they're going to try and do a fast event set. Oh, joy. I don't know why that messed with my head so much. No fucking way! It cleansed the broken status! Oh, that's fucked. Fucking bullshit. Yes. Yeah, honestly, go fuck yourselves. I don't know. I kind of am done with this. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm in the right mindset to play this event today and just deal with that bullshit. Play against players that, you know, I actually might have a chance against, except for the fact that they can just kind of pre-prep a table to give them a free heal the second I get an injured state. That's the thing. The way this event is balanced is basically pick your killer. Is this killer good at abusing this event? If yes, killer wins. If no, survivor wins. And it's also based on survive with friends too. Because the event is too complex to expect a solo queue team to constantly get tables set up and all that. But it's unbelievably easy to coordinate it if you're in comms. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have the soul to play to do that right now. And it's like I said, I actually am feeling a little bit weird. I don't actually know what's wrong with me right now.
Gotta keep it open.
Sorry, I do need to have a side round though, because there is something that I feel like needs to be addressed. So the event can actually stop broken status effect from activating. Meaning that me running this is useless. Because while they've got the spike in them, aren't they broken? Yeah, they're broken while they got the spike in them. So realistically, this whole situation, because it wasn't even the mirror shard that should have activated it. It should have been the default power. Should have stopped them from healing. But they healed through it because the event is fucking bullshit. I am thinking I might need to lie down for a bit. Not because of how that match went, but just in general, I'm not feeling right. I think I yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it now. Sorry. Yeah. In regards to streams this week, or even a stream tomorrow, I don't know. I have back care throughout the week. I have uni all throughout the week. I was really hoping this was going to be a relaxing stream, possibly with some mates, but Unfortunately, things do be like that. Yeah, I think I need to lie down now and make plans later. I haven't been sleeping well, so that's probably part of it. But no, thank you everyone that is in stream. I hope you have enjoyed. That last match sucked, but I feel like the rest of our matches have been pretty good. But I think if I keep going up, it's not gonna end well. For me. For you guys, it'll probably be fine. But for me, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it. Bye.